from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way, uses the big part of the field, and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 20, third baseman
Nolan Arenado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's running towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
2 out here and a runner at second. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, but they're in front 4-0. Phil Gosselin will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Rayburn. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Chris Owings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
A.J. Pollock will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Josh Colmenter is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Colmenter gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Into the box now, Ryan Rayburn. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to left. Tomas on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
10, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Jason Bourgeois is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Jason Bourgeois.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
And he's retired here, one away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Socrates Brito will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Joaquin Arias will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Socrates Brito will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Joaquin Arias is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Peter O'Brien is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 3.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Chad Bettis gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. DJ LeMahieu will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side. Gosselin ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Jake McGee will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. Brendan Drury will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher
to short.
Brandon
Reyes is right there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Yasmani Tomas will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Phil Gosselin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
McGee comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Reynolds will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Reynolds now playing second base and
Tuffy Gozowicz will come on as well as a part of a double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of at-bat and the kind of swing you're going to want to see here in spring training. He's on this pitch all the way, and he looks like he's in mid-season form here, and that was a bomb. It's nice to get things started early.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left side. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
In now, Ben Paulson. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Rockies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Striding in to start the 9th, Nick Ahmed. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. McGee's ready. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. A.J. Pollock will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Grounded foul off to the right. Way outside. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 5-0. So long, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.